Um, my computer, my laptop is not working, so all I have is my phone.
Oh, that's all right. It's all
So,
good.
okay. So, it's been a week, with me being sick, of course, with the Diamond Group and all. Been hard to keep up with everything, but I'm trying. I actually tried to do my video yesterday. Yeah, I did that like, I don't know, 10 times and deleted every one of them. So I'll work on that tomorrow. But you know me. You know how I am about videos.
It doesn't have to be perfect, just something to kind of put yourself out there and start working, getting over that fear. Are you there?
Are we free?
Yeah, I can. Well, now I can hear you again.
Okay. Yeah, it's breathing up a little bit. I kept stumbling, so, I say something stupid and I'm like, crap, and, start over again. So, gotta work on it again tomorrow.
Yeah,
So,
that's all right. I mean, the last night I did that live presentation for the first time and I fumbled a lot, but it'll be better next time.
I completely forgot about that.
It happens. It's all right. You're
Yeah,
human.
I know. So, anyway, all right, Liz is signing up tomorrow.
Yay.
As a discount coach, yes. So, I'm going to put her on, I'm not sure if I should probably put her on my left leg, right? Because that's my weak.
Yeah, I'd put her on your weak. Because you're
Jennifer on my...
You're on Karina's right?
Yes, I think so, because my right leg is my strong leg.
Okay. So you should have crazy amounts of volume on that leg, because if you're on Karina's right and she's on my right, she's, yeah. So you should have crazy.
Yes, I do. So, and I have Melissa on my left, Jennifer on my right. So I put Liz on my left. That'll help me with cycling more.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I thought. So I have it set to place on my left automatically. So she's she also found out she might have to be gluten-free. So I think she's doing the vegan shakes. She really likes the regular chocolate, but so anyways, so my goals: Diamond, of course, Success Club 5 or higher every month, the trip to the Dominican Republic next year. Carrie was even kind of excited about that.
Who wouldn't be excited about that, especially with the cold we've had?
I know, right? I know. He's like, do we have to pay for it? And I said, well, not if I work hard. So that made him even more excited. That was about the only thing he understood about the whole thing. He's like, I didn't understand anything they were talking about, so it just really didn't, it just kind of went over his head. He didn't know what Success Club was, or, any of the ranks. When people stood up as emerald, diamonds, he didn't know what any of that meant. He said after the first 15, 20 minutes, he said, I had no idea what they were even talking about. So, but he went, so at least, I mean, he could see a little bit about what was going on and everything. So I'm sorry. My phone is trying to hold it still.
No, you're okay.
So, that's kind of what my main goals are. I would like to be like 2-star or higher by the end of the year. I don't think that's unreasonable if I work hard. So my biggest thing is reaching out. I'm not a chatty kind of person. I'm just not, I don't know. I'm just not kind of a chit chat or, I don't know. I'm just not a chatty kind of person. It's hard for me to get into conversations like that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I get that it's difficult to make that small talk and to get that conversation going, but if we're going to work towards Success Club 5 at minimum every month and working towards Diamond and growing our business, that's something that we're going to have to overcome. That's something that we're going to have to push ourselves to overcome. And it's only going to get easier, but it doesn't get easier if we don't practice.
I know.
So we have to make sure we keep doing it and not stop. you know, it's kind of like Janelle said on Saturday, you have to stop stopping. You have to keep moving
Right.
forward. Even when you feel discouraged or you're doubting yourself or you've heard a lot of no's, you still have to keep going forward. Because
And I get there, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
no,
off. I
you're
get
fine.
there and I get excited and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. I got my 10 people or 5 people or whatever. Like last time I created my group, which I got to redo that because it's private and I can't get it off private. I think I don't know how to, I went to edit and it wouldn't let me change it. Instead of being public, it's private. But now it gives you the option to message each person as you're inviting as an individual invite, you know, message. And so I was going to do that, and it came to the page, and I'm like, okay, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say, you know. So I didn't. I had to redo it, I think, and you know, delete that event and start over because I can't get it off private. I don't, and I didn't see when I was creating it. I didn't see where it gave me the option.
They changed it a little bit. So when you're setting it up and you create an event in the top left-hand corner, that's the first thing that will be there. And it's always on private and you have to switch it to public.
See,
and
I
it's
didn't see that.
Because you have a like page, as soon as you switch that to public, it's going to make that the host is your business page and not your personal.
Okay.
I would change, you can change that.
Okay.
The benefit of doing it under your business page is you can do boosts. The downfall is if you're not getting a lot of interaction and people going to your page, it's going to go dead in the water. Because I don't know if you remember, but I originally made ours this past time with that and we weren't getting much engagement. So I switched it. And because I get way more engagement on my personal page, then you get a lot more engagement on the posts. Then the other kicker is they've now limited the personal public events to 50 invitations per person.
Okay.
So, you know, I would be selective of your 50 people rather than just doing a mass. You used to be able to invite like 250 and you could be a little bit more careless then. But, you know, with only 50 invites, that's really not that many of people that you want to expose that to.
I made a list of people that I wanted to invite and I kind of stuck to that, and then I added a few as I went along. But I had a list of 40 or more to begin with that I wanted to invite. So I made sure that I got those invited, and then I added a few more to it. So I think I invited like 45 maybe.
Okay.
I can't remember. But I haven't gotten any kind of engagement at all. It's like, I don't get a lot of engagement. Like even on the event that, you know, you created, I invited a lot of people and I'm not getting any engagement on that. You know, none of my people have responded. They're not, it's not interested or going, or they've not posted anything. They've not liked anything. You know, I'm not getting that.
Okay.
I don't know.
But let's think about, you know, we're kind of just really starting to get back into the routine of things. So when you get into a rhythm and then you kind of fall off for a couple of weeks and then you get into a rhythm and then you kind of fall off for a couple of weeks again, people are looking for you to be consistent. So so we have to start building that consistency again and reaching out to those people on a personal level so that it's not like we're just inviting them to things all the time. We actually have a personal conversation going with those people on the side as well. You know, we're building that relationship with people. Think about
that. Does make sense.
I actually just posted a really good video today from Lindsay Matway about.
I watched it.
Think about before you were a coach, like you don't want somebody just trying to sell you on something or just inviting you to an event that they might think is just benefiting you. You want them to feel that you're being genuine because you are, and you're just trying to help them. So we need to make that one-on-one connection and to let that relationship flourish before we start to make that sale or invite them into a group.
Okay. I got that. Yeah. And that makes sense because, you know, you're not going to want somebody to just bombard you with sales pitch or whatever. We don't want to be salesy. I get that. So I just have to overcome my thing about and, you know, reaching out.
It's a really great time to practice. Because,
Right.
it's a very easy conversation. Just, hey girl, like, how have you been? How are things going? Did you guys have a nice holiday season? Like, that's been my first couple opening lines. It's super easy right now
Right.
because everybody just went through Christmas. Everybody's finally settling back in, and you can just ask. It's a very open question. Or, hey girl, I happened to see one of your pictures in my news feed and I haven't heard from you in a long time. Just wanted to see how you were, how your holidays were, and if things are going good for you. Just
Okay.
start that
Yeah,
conversation.
that makes sense. I mean, I messaged a friend that I haven't talked to in a long time today. Her um, mom's cousin was the lucky $1 million winner in South Toledo today for the Powerball last night. So
Oh, really?
yeah, because she had posted that somebody in her family had won. I'm like, okay, I know a lot of your family who won. I don't know them, but it was kind of exciting, to kind of, know that somebody, won. But I had messaged her and we were talking a little bit about the grandkids and her husband, because she lost him a couple of years ago and how hard it's been on her and everything. So, I kind of got that going with her again. So, and I know she's been working out. She goes to the gym. So, I'll just check on her every now and then and,
Yeah.
see how she's doing and try and I did call her last year. It was when we were doing those hot market. Well, I sent her a text message about that, and then she's like, call me. So I did, and she wasn't all that excited about doing it, and obviously she never did. So that didn't work out so well, but that kind of scared me then,
Yeah.
So I didn't really do too much more with that. So yeah, I need to get over my fear of that. I'm doing personal development. I'm reading that book that Emily recommended.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that book. I think it's very clear cut. It's not just I know some of them just like seem to be. I lose my interest.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know, but I think that I need to find something that is going to build my confidence in talking to people. And I'm not sure what to read. Like, I've got tons of books. I've got tons of audios. I have Audible. I have my Kindle. But I'm just not sure what to read. I haven't found that book that's right for me.
Yeah. Have you read The Slightest Edge?
The Slight Edge. I have it. And I've started it. And then I've never finished it. I've gone back to it. And then I haven't finished it. So, I don't know. Maybe I need to do that one again.
Okay. And you've done You Are a Badass, which is good.
Yes. I've read that one.
Okay. Let me look into a couple books and see what might be good. The Four Agreements. Have you heard of that one?
I think I remember.
I have it right here. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, The Four Agreements.
Yeah, isn't that the one Kelly sent out to a couple of her coaches, maybe? I think I've seen somebody post something about that. So
yeah,
I'll look into that one.
Yeah, Kelly was sending out books every month if we were hitting Success Club 10, and she hasn't been since she's been abroad. But it's by Don Miguel Ruiz. So Don and then Miguel Miguel and then Ruiz Ruiz.
Okay.
But she said that this is another really good one. I have not gotten to this one yet, but she said this is another really good one for that too.
I have a credit on my Audible, so I've been kind of saving it because I didn't want, I'm trying to figure out what's the best book to get. So I haven't really done anything with that yet. So maybe that'll be one that will be something that I need to do. So did get a planner.
Yeah.
So now I just have to sit down and work on it.
Put it in action. Yeah. So
yes.
When you're following up with people and you're reaching out, just make sure you keep track of that so that once you have that conversation going and you're building that relationship, that you do remember to invite that person while you're still talking with them and you're still in good conversation rather than letting it kind of die off and then waiting so long. And then you're like, well, now I have to totally restart from the beginning to build this
Yeah.
relationship and that sort of thing.
And that is a problem for me. So, that is something I need to do better on. I do see that there's a place in here for, like, it's goal, mind map and notes. So maybe that'd be someplace. No. Stanley Cup. How many times have we had that lately? Oh, you're bad.
Go on.
My eyes are burning.
We're working.
My eyes are burning. Oh my God, the Michigan too. You're lucky my sweatshirt wasn't clean because I was gonna have my big red sweatshirt on for him. He's so bad.
Yeah. He's ornery.
Gotta love him, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, so that might be a good place for me to keep track of my contacts.
Yeah, and I don't know if you remember the call that I did, but the way that I do it is my planner, I don't have it with me right here, but my planner has like from 6 a.m. until I think midnight or something like that. So
I have the same one.
Okay, so the top 5 places I use for the new people I reached out on Instagram. And then the next 5 people, next 5 lines, I write the people for that day that I'm reaching out to build new connections. And then the next 5 lines, I'm doing my follow-up. And then the next 5 lines, I'm doing the people I'm inviting. So if I'm reaching out to somebody on Monday, on Tuesday or Wednesday, I already have them in the follow-up slot. And then on Friday or maybe the following Monday, I automatically put them into the invite. So they're going straight down the list from one, they're either in the reach out, they then go into the follow-up, and then they go into the invite. Sometimes it happens faster than others because sometimes conversation gets going and people give you more information and are ready sooner.
Okay.
But then I'm giving the relationship at least a week of back and forth and how are you doing,
Right.
checking in and liking their posts and back and forth. And then I'm inviting rather than it trying to be like 1 or 2 days or then it like 2 weeks later, you're like, oh, hey, by the way, like I didn't fall off the face of the earth.
Right.
But I kind of did for a little while.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think I have the same planner. How did I miss that one? I had to have been on it. I don't remember. Which call was that? Or you just did a training on it? Or was it a call?
It was a team call. It was before we moved because I was sitting on the couch in our old house. I remember that. So,
all right. I'll have to go back and look for that.
It's got to be on my YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I just need to do a refresher on that one. Because I have the same, I think I have the same planner that you have.
You do. The She Believes She Could.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always believe in yourself is what it says on the front. Yeah.
Yeah, from Amazon.
So, yes. Okay. So I'll go back and look for that YouTube video and watch that. Because, I watch videos and listen to calls and PD all day at work.
Yeah.
So
that's what I do too. I just keep scrolling through them.
Yeah. I'm by myself in my area. So, and what I do doesn't require a lot of interaction with people. So that's what I do.
Hey, fuel your mind rather than just listen to music.
Right. Because exactly. My job can get a little monotonous after a while. So, it helps. So,
yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I have a squat challenge going, and I have one girl that's really, really active in it, like every day. Like yesterday, I woke up late because I forgot to schedule it out on Buffer, and she's like, when I posted, she's like, "Oh, I already did them." I'm like, "I'm sorry," but she's really active, so I'm gonna try and get her to into one of my groups. I'm hoping the one that starts February 1st. I'm gonna try and get her into that. I had 5 new people come over from my leg page.
Good.
When I was for the squat challenge, but there's only one girl's been kind of interactive. The other one is like every day she's on it, but and then the other one I haven't heard from at all. So at first it was going good, and I had a lot of interaction, and then now they're not. So. And I'm not sure if I should try and put some of Beachbody into that group, or if I just should keep it as a squat challenge. I'm not sure what to do with that.
I would maybe like at the end, like at the end of a 21-day fix group, or at the end of the real, like the clean eating group, I'll ask, like, are you ready to jump into a more focused challenge, like that sort of thing, just to get a survey to see if they're ready to step up into something else at the end. But what I would maybe do is I would definitely reach out to all those people individually, and I would just probably I would take my phone, do Messenger, and just do an audio. Just hold the record button. You can send an audio rather than a video, and just say, hey girl, like I just wanted to check in with you, see how things are going. I understand you may be too busy to actually check into the group, so I wanted to check in with you on a personal level and just see how things are going. I hope you're having a great day. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. That sort of thing to all of your challengers. And then what I do is I would say, all right, girls, like we're getting a little quiet in here. I want to really keep this going for the however much longer you have in the group. And then maybe say, like, offer up a prize. It could just be a packet of Shakeology or something.
Right.
Or a $5 gift card to something, or, you know, I mean, it could be something very small, but just offer an incentive to the person who posts, you know, the most post squat selfies, or, you know, the person who engages the most over the next 3 days. Don't make it a whole week or like really long.
Right.
But just do small bursts and see if you can't re-jive everybody and get everybody fired back up.
Okay. That sounds like a good idea. All right. I'll do that. I did kind of do that in my, because I had a challenge last month, and it ended up being just people that already had the program, because I didn't have anybody new. But so I was doing the point system, trying to get people more interactive. Well, Melissa, you know, she's one of my discount coaches. The only one interactive. She was like total crickets. Like,
really?
Yeah. I even messaged, you know, like sent a message to some of the girls, you know, asking how they were doing, and, you know, if there was something I could do to improve, and crickets. Complete crickets. And then I decided to make that group like just a group to kind of, you know, keep people involved in it, you know, just a group to, you know, interact with each other or ask questions. Crickets.
Yeah.
Nothing. So
yeah, sometimes they're just duds. I mean, that's just the reality. Sometimes they are, and there's just no bringing them back to life. And, you know, it's a learning curve. Sometimes you have to adjust with the flow. Are you engaged, like, even though you're scheduling posts out, like, are you going in at least once a day and really engaging people and stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
So as long as you're doing that, then, you know, you're doing everything right. It's just, you know, especially if it was last month over Christmas and the holidays, you know, people get quiet because they want to be doing better, but they let life get the best of them. So they end up not posting or getting quiet or whatever. So, you know, you can keep that group open. I have a group that when I first started, it was kind of like I would just invite people in there, and we would do it for accountability before they had a program or they could be using a program. And that group's been dead for like a year. It's still open, but.
Well, I was kind of, you know, trying to follow, like, Karina's got her group, her free group, you know, where she just got people in there and she posts motivational quotes in it. And, you know, she'll post what she's made for lunch or dinner or something, or a sweaty pic or something like that, you know, and she gets some interaction. She, you know, sometimes she gets a lot, sometimes it's dead, you know, and she'll just say, hey, where's everybody at? And, you know, I haven't been active in it because I'm just trying to keep up with everything else. But, you know, she had that group for, well, as long as I've been a coach.
Yeah.
So, and it's doing pretty good, but she has a lot of people in there too.
Yeah.
So, so I'm just going to try and, you know, I'm trying to build that up a little bit. But I guess I need to try and be a little bit more consistent with different kind of posts and stuff, to try and get them involved, I guess.
Yeah. And just, you know, it's a learning game. You know, you got to find what's a good fit for you. I have had a lot of different styles of groups, and, you know, even though the point system's working really well right now, it might not in a couple more months, and I might have to revamp it and change it up a little bit, and that's okay.
No, I get that.
For right now, that's what's working really well, and, you know, I'm going to keep pushing forward with that. But even that group that's got like 30 people in it for the New Year's group, there's maybe 6 or 7 that are really posting every day.
Yeah.
So
There's a couple of girls that are really, really killing it.
yeah.
There's a couple of them that are really killing it.
Yeah.
So,
but just remember, you can't expect your challengers to be doing anything that you're not doing. So as long as you're being active in the group and you're posting and you're showing up every day and you're providing them with valuable content, then that's the best that you can do. But really try that that audio message.
Okay.
Because it's super quick. It's way quicker than typing it out. You could knock them out, and it's more personal. It's nice to get that message and hear that audio from somebody. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
They're hearing your voice, so
yeah,
I get
definitely.
that. I just have to get over my inhibitions. Like, this is killing me tonight because I know it's going to be on for everybody to see.
Oh, it's fine. I just record it so I can send it to you. I don't know how many people actually view the
yeah, I know. But
I have no makeup and a huge zit right here, so.
Yeah. Oh, I just got out of the shower because, I've been laying around all day and my hair's all wet and I don't have any makeup on either. And I have this little scar here that everybody thinks it's a pencil mark or something. Well, it is a pencil mark, but it's a scar. So, from like 4th grade. So, everybody's like, you have something on your chin. No, it's a scar.
Aww.
So,
yeah, don't worry about it.
But
put yourself out there and
getting over it. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
well, I look forward to seeing your new video.
Okay. I'll get it done tomorrow. So, and I'll be I'll have my face on the diamond call tonight.
All right, girl. Cool.
I usually only do the phone.
I know.
It's
not that bad.
I know. I'll be there. It's at 8:30, right?
Yeah. So you have very obtainable goals. I would say focus on hitting Success Club every month. As long as you're doing that, as long as you're doing so we say that there's 3 vital behaviors: being a product of the product, invite, and personal development. But there's a 4th one, and the 4th one is adding to your list. And it sounds like you're doing a very good job at doing that and converting people over from your like page and working with your Instagram too. So as long as you're doing those 4 vital behaviors and you're hitting Success Club 5 or higher every single month, diamond is going to happen. And you're going to be able to start teaching your team that so that you can hit Star Diamond. But until diamond isn't going to come without Success Club every month. It just isn't going to happen.
Right.
And
no, it's not.
If it does, it's going to be really unstable. So concentrate on hitting Success Club every month and working on those 4 vital behaviors, and the rest will fall into place.
Okay. Right. And that's what I need. I need to find, I need to be able to get those workers, the ones who want to work the business, discount coaches are great. Like Melissa, I've had Melissa for over a year now, I think. And I think Liz is going to be a long-term coach, discount coach. And I think she'd be a wonderful coach. And when I asked her about it, she's like, I love makeup. And she says, I'm a Mary Kay consultant and I do nothing with that business. I'm like, yeah, okay. So, but
you never know. I was a discount coach.
Instagram, though, is still my.
You never know.
The hubs.
All right, girl. Well,
I had to wear it for Paul because my husband just walked in and he's like pointing at my shirt. And I told him I had to wear it for Paul because Paul's flashing his Red Wings at me. So.
I don't know. He took his hats over there.
So anyways, are we frozen again? We keep freezing up again.
Yeah. No, I think we're good
I guess
now.
I'll talk to you now. Okay. So anyways, he's like looking at my shirt. So, all right. Well, I guess I will talk to you in a half hour.
All right, girl. I'm going to go help get my babies to bed.